When it comes to Christmas, what is Christmas like for you?
We had to stay probably 60 family members. Probably I'd say about 60 family members. 4 or 5 to. I got 14 bedrooms, so shit. Just so I bring all my family from Baton Rouge. Everybody, and we eat, we celebrate Christmas together. I get everybody gifts. You know, I'm big dog. It been Christmas like that. Christmas always been like that at my house. You know, I'm the breadwinner, man. You know, so that's how I be for Christmas. Our family, Christmas is a special holiday for our family. We turn up.
Now, thinking on past Christmases that you've experienced, has anything ever crazy happened on a past Christmas? Anything out of the norm? Thinking back, all the Christmases.
Bad or good?
Could be either or here. Anything crazy or out of the norm?
Shit, one Christmas, one of my partners lost his little girl. So that was kind of fucked up. And it happened at my house, you know. That was a fucked up Christmas.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, quick little girl, man, that was fucked up. So, other than that, we didn't have pretty much special since I came home, man. And before I went to jail, man, we had crazy Christmas, man. You know, my first Christmas home, man, we did it so big, dog. We did it stupid out here, so, you know, I be grateful around Christmas. I be grateful that I could, you know, bless my family with, you know, I don't like to get stuff for Christmas. You know, I hate to get stuff for Christmas. Like, I don't even like when people buy me shit for Christmas. I'd rather you give me something on my birthday, you know what I'm saying? I don't like to get shit for Christmas. I just like to give. I like the feeling of, you know, giving. I like the feeling of making people happy, you know, for Christmas. Because I knew how it was when I was a kid for Christmas. Like, you know, if I had somebody to give me something that I wanted special like that, anytime I wanted, I would love them, you know. And I want my people coming up under me, my little nieces, and I want them to love me unconditionally, you know what I'm saying?
When it comes to, because you did mention incarceration, when it comes to being locked up and you've done some time, what's that like when it is Christmas while you're locked up?
Oh, it's hard, man. It was the hardest time ever, man. It was the fucking hardest time ever, bro. Birthdays wasn't shit. Like, I ain't even stress on my birthdays and that. Christmas time was hard as a motherfucker, dog. Any nigga tell you Christmas time, that bitch will break you down in that motherfucker. You will just get sad, man. You'll be like, fuck, I fucked up. All them fucking Christmas songs on the motherfucking radio. You heard me? That's what that bitch get you. All them Christmas songs on the radio, you heard me? All that fa-la-la shit. Every time you turn on the radio, you go in the cafeteria, they playing it. You go in the day room, they playing this shit. You go in the library and read something, they playing this shit, you heard me? Yeah, man, it seems like everybody, all the motherfuckers who don't like you happy. Like, all these motherfuckers happy around this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Then this shit, then all these fucking, this music, man, that shit crazy in the pen. You know what I'm saying? Just think you being in a hole, you can't see nothing in that motherfucker. All you hear is that motherfucking, them Christmas fucking carols all motherfucking night. 3-4 days, all you hear is them fucking Christmas carols in that all black hole, nigga. With that fucking cover, cold as a motherfucker. You'll get sad That's different from just not hearing nothing, but niggas talk all motherfucking, they can't even hear nothing. But when you hear them Christmas carols on the motherfucking radio and shit, you know, especially you got a bitch-ass guard on the motherfucking thing who ain't gonna let all that shit be going down. Especially you in a hole, you got a good one, he might put on some music for you. If not, nigga, Christmas carol, you the devil. You hearing that shit, now you thinking about your kids at home for Christmas. You know, even when I was gone, my kids got everything for fucking Christmas. Get what they used to come up here and say, Daddy, my Christmas wasn't even right because you wasn't there. That was I swear to God, my kids told me that. Be like, what y'all want for Christmas? We want you, Daddy. That's what they say. We want you. For real.
How many Christmases did you have to go through in the pen?
Shit, I went to like 4, 5.
Did you ever get visitation? Did you want visitation at that time or no?
Yeah, I got visitation on Christmas.
Christmas Day, the actual day?
Yeah, I got visitation on Christmas. I got visitation every weekend. And my people love me, man. I got visitation every weekend.
And you weren't in the whole all 4 or 5 Christmases, were you?
Nah. I was in the whole one Christmas.
That was the worst one.
That was the worst one. But it's hard being in a cell on Christmas. It's hard being locked up on Christmas. Period. Even when you're in a dorm. Because everybody around you pretty much sad too. And I'm stronger than a lot of motherfuckers. You know, I'm strong. They got motherfuckers grab that fucking rope and get on them fucking and take theyself out. Listening to fucking Christmas carols all motherfucking night.
Did that happen or you're just speaking figuratively?
I'm just speaking figuratively. Now I've been on tiers where people that hung themselves. 3, 4, 5 niggas. In 5 years, about 4, 5 niggas hung themselves on tiers I was on.
I know, you know, being in prison, obviously, fights and stuff between inmates happen. When it is around Christmas time, are they, you did mention people are sad, are they lax on stuff like that? The people aren't trying to fight, or does stuff like that still happen regardless?
Nah, it's more Christmas time, bro. More people kind of relax. They trying to get them business and see their people for Christmas. It be more lit in the summertime when it get hot. That when it be more turned up, you know, when it's cold. You know, niggas trying to, around them holidays, niggas trying to do their little visits, you know, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, on Christmas and all that, you know, there's more violating going on because it's more crowded.
This was state prison? State penitentiary?
Yeah, Louisiana State Pen.
Somebody watching this, doing time, any general advice here to somebody having to spend Christmas locked up, incarcerated?
Just stay strong, man. That's what I tell them. Just try to stay strong, you know. I don't know their situation, you know what I'm saying? I just know their pain, you know what I'm saying? So I just tell them stay strong, keep working on your case. If you got time, you got a date, set it out, man. You know, get your mind focused on the outside world. You know, if you got a date, it's time for you to get your mind focused on what you're gonna do when you get out. You know, so I tell everybody, you know, I know your Christmas ain't married right now, but like an old school nigga used to always tell me every Christmas. He told me this 2 Christmas. He said, "Nigga, stop looking sad, nigga. I don't give a fuck what you got in here, what you feel. You could be dead." You know what I'm saying? Nigga say, "Yo, you got family out." He say, "Nigga, you know, you used to looking sad, nigga. You got cigarettes, you got soap, you got a locker full of food, you got any kind of shoes on side the bed. Nigga, stop looking all sad, nigga. You could be dead, nigga. How many of your boys ain't here?" Shit like that make you, you know what I'm saying, put your headphones on and take your lick. Yeah.
Now, what about this? Switching gears here, still talking about Christmas, but switching gears a little bit here. When it comes to Santa Claus, how and when did you find out Santa wasn't real? if you can remember?
My daddy told me Santa Claus. I think I was about 8 years old. 7, 8. It's about 7, 8 years old. 7 years old. He bought me a black bike. You know what I'm saying? I used to love that bike too. Nigga told ain't no motherfucking Santa Claus. I said Santa Claus bought this bike. I think I was like 7 years old. He said ain't no motherfucking Santa Claus. Then he told me that about 2, 3 times. Ain't no daddy bought you that. All that shit and all them presents in there. Daddy went out there and got that for you. Yeah, that's how I was raised. And that's how my kids was raised. My kids was learned that before Boosie learned that. They probably learned that at 4, 2 or 3. You know, I ain't finna leave I ain't leave my kids on 9, 10 years old believing in fucking Santa Claus. You know, they knew that daddy went, you know, life too short for that. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, nigga, we in these streets hustling every day. Rap is the most dangerous shit in the world. You know, you ain't got time to be telling your kid no fucking Santa Claus about that. Nigga, you might be dead in 2 years, nigga. No, daddy about that. You gonna remember that daddy about that, not no fucking man with no fucking thing on. And that's just how I raised mine. I don't know how everybody raised theirs, but that's how I raised mine. You know, once they old enough to understand, no, daddy about that. Daddy sacrificed and went got you all that shit. Ain't no Santa come down that fucking chimney. Nah. Yeah, straight up.
Just curious, with the Boosie Estates, do you have a chimney?
I don't know, man.
Do you have a fire? I'm sure you have a fireplace.
Yeah, I got a fireplace. Yeah.
But you don't necessarily need a chimney these days for a fireplace.
Nah.
They got like the electric, you know, fireplaces, keeps you warm, like fake fire, you know.
Yeah.
But just curious there. When it comes to Christmas time, obviously music and movies, that can be a big deal. You mentioned, you know, prison days with the carol songs and stuff, the caroling stuff, but just curious, even before then, did you have a favorite Christmas song when it came to that time of the year, or no? Just generally speaking, did you have a favorite?
Nah.
Never had
Christmas just a time where a lot of music be played. Oh, I'm dropping a Christmas album on Christmas too.
You're dropping a Christmas album?
Yeah.
First time ever you're doing that?
Rap album.
Christmas-related songs or just a rap album on Christmas?
A rap album. A Christmas-related rap album.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, a Christmas-related rap album.
Have you ever...
We got a lot of original songs. It's a Christmas album, but it's a rap album.
Have you ever made a Christmas-themed song before in the past, before this album?
I had a mixtape called Happy Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas. A year back or 2 years back. But it's another album I'm doing. It's independent. I think I'm gonna name it Xmas, like Christmas. Xmas, Christmas Day. Fuck it. Yeah, that's how I'm coming. I'm a boss. I don't call phones. I call shots.
17 songs on this one, I imagine?
I just started 2 days ago, and I got 8 so far.
And we haven't even reached December yet. We're still in November.
Right, I got 8 so far completed. Oh, I just listened to one in the I got 9. I just added one. Mikhail just did. I just added one, so I got 9. So I'm probably gonna hit them with 15, 16.
Have you ever used the Christmas date for a release date for a song or a project before? Nah. So this will be your first time too?
Yeah. And I'm finna drop my album with Atlantic also. I'm just waiting on to get an album date from them. Until then, I'm gonna keep dropping.
Is there a title for that particular project?
BadAzz 3.5. Gangster. Straight gangster.
Now, what about Christmas movies? Do you have a favorite Christmas movie around this time?
Christmas movie. Home Alone, too. Of course.
The sequel?
Of course.
Not the original, the second one.
The second one.
I think he was in New York in the second one, right? Home Alone, Lost in New York or something like that, maybe?
Yeah, the second one.
Now, what about, you spend time with your family on Christmas, and I know you do a lot of bookings. Do you Do you accept bookings on Christmas, or do you keep that free and clear on your schedule? How does that work? And there's always Christmas Eve. There's actual Christmas. Then
yeah,
most time.
I call it pocket pinch, and I do somewhere that's not over 3 hours away.
Okay.
You know, I set up something 2-3 weeks, a month for Christmas. I can do the 25th, 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th. But all the places are 2 hours from each other. You know what I'm saying? And most of those would be turnarounds. Turnarounds is I can leave at 12 o'clock and have a show in Savannah, Georgia at 2 o'clock. I can be off stage at 3 o'clock, an hour set, and back in my bed for 5 o'clock in Atlanta. Also, Atlanta is the busiest airport in the world. I could fly out late anywhere and be back for 5:30 in the morning. So before my kids, when they lay down, I can be there. When they close their eyes, I can be gone. And when they wake up at 9 o'clock, I could be there. That's real, just hustling. That's what I do. That's what I do and to balance it out. That's why sometimes I be tired as fuck because I gotta still get that money at the same time. I can't be missing money just because I got kids or just because I done made money. Because bills don't stop, nothing stops. So, you know, I got to make this shit fit in. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna, you know, just because the fucking holidays come, I ain't doing no shows. Fuck no. Now, we finna hustle. We finna do lives. We finna do shows. We finna get to it. Because that's what's going to keep us living like this. That's what's going to keep my kids, because they see it, they want it. And I'm going to get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get it.
So Boosie's available.
Yeah, I'm always available. You know, we gonna work it out. You know, like we can work it out. Like we can work it out. It don't take nothing but you to be in somebody's city 4 or 5 hours to make money. You know what I'm saying? The rest of the time, you could be being a daddy.
Now, when it comes to bookings on Christmas, around Christmas, are prices different than normal because it is a holiday?
Yeah, price is always different. If it's a Christmas Day show, it's higher.
Okay.
If it's a New Year's show going into the New Year, it's higher. If it's a Thanksgiving show, it's higher. Because more people gonna come out. That's common sense. More people gonna come out, so it's higher. If somebody trying to do a big Bayou classic thing, you know, shit like it's higher. Because more people gonna come out.
Now, just curious, in your years of doing shows, do you notice more people will come out to a show, regardless of the city? Do you notice more people just in general will come out for a show Christmas Eve, Christmas night, the night after Christmas? Do you notice, or are they all the same, or?
It's all the same.
It is.
With club heads. People who go to the club, that's what they do. They like to go to the club. You know, and when they know people gonna come out, that's when they gonna be there. So it really don't matter with club heads. They gonna be there.
Okay. I didn't know if you ever noticed a difference.
Nah, it ain't no difference.